So here's how it happened. I messaged a guy at 100 Thieves. Not going to name names, but it was one of their guys who was tweeting big about crypto. And he's like, hey, I was like, what should I buy? And he's like, bro, you got to buy this text file called Loot. You got to buy this loot bag. And it's just a text file with a bunch of fake made-up adventurer loot that you'd find in an RPG like Terraria or something.
It's like 7 words on it. It's a text
file.
It's a text file.
You just open it, sword. Yes.
Well, I mean, the thing with the blockchain is like, okay, well, if you have a game and you can hook up fucking loot bag to it, then you can have unique items that only you own, but it doesn't exist yet. I'm guessing you're hedging that it will exist at some point.
It'll all make sense later on. Right now,
I hate
sense.
I hate it so much.
So basically, Charlie, I lost 30. Charlie, short term, I lost $35,000. Long term, I got the fucking adventurer boots with the spikes on them and a golden amulet.
You paid $35 and you only got the adventurer boots?
Well, I got the golden amulet too. I got the golden amulet too. You don't know what you're talking about. Listen, you just don't know what you're talking about.
It's funny because Jschlatt shifted from saying short term, here's the large amount of money that I lost. And then long term, I gained 2 more NFTs. Not going to say how much money I made off of those, but...
This is like games I would play for fun in elementary school, but they put you in crippling debt and are somehow also less rewarding. Like, I don't understand.
It's like gambling, but the process of moving your money is harder and entirely online.
Here's the double problem I have with it. Because, yes,
double
it
problem.
is gambling. Double problem. Let's go for a twofer, Alex. Listen, I hate that, like, people... Not just people, but companies, and companies that make other things that can be good are getting in on NFTs in a way that it compromises what it is. Like, I don't fucking care about your movie or game or whatever NFT. I want to actually enjoy something as a human being. I don't want everything to be about these investments and uniqueness, and I don't want this new emergent whatever the fuck to compromise the integrity of some medium that already exists just because you want to make money off of it. It's so goddamn insane. Slime Story NFTs are up right now, guys. Get your Gloopy Goblin.
I don't know if you guys were, because we're all from the East Coast, so I don't know if you guys, would get up in the morning on Thanksgiving, to watch the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh, of course. Used to all the time.
I don't know if you saw this, but on the Macy's Day Parade, they announced the launch of Macy's Day Parade, Thanksgiving Day Parade, NFTs. Yep.
So those are the floats that you can only see on the computer.
Yeah, it's like Macy's.com.
They made the floats fungible.
If you go to Macy's.com/NFT.
It's not that fungible shit that's on the streets.
Go to Macy's.com.
I'm going to show up to the next Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I'm going to show them just how fucking fungible they are.
Okay. So they did a free NFT giveaway, and there was like there's a mark. I guess they're floats.
What overlap is there between Blockchain Bros and Macy's?
Dude, oh my God. Some of these NFTs are, the bid for some of them is at $74,000, the most expensive one right now. Oh my goodness. What? There's one where there's a current bid at $310,000.
Have you guys heard of the Great Filter?
What's the Great Filter, Charlie?
The event that causes mankind to... I feel like
this conversation is sifting me through it right now. This shit, when we just talk about it like this, is just like so fucking ridiculous. I mean, this makes me feel decrepit. This makes me feel old.
You're old. You're an old man. Like this. Listen,
I think I'm an old man.
You're dilapidated. You don't own any NFTs.
I'm dilapidating in front of your eyes right now, dude.
Gary V is going to suplex you for not understanding the value of these NFTs. All right, you know what, Gary V? He knows what's going on.
I mean, I guess I understand the value, but they're also fucking stupid. That's the thing I understand.
You want to make money? You want to make money? What you got to do is move to Michigan and start a peanut farm.
Honestly, I just kind of want to be happy.
The biggest opportunity you can have is to grow up poor.
I really want to be on the grind.
If you're not waking up
just kinda wanna
every
be
day
fulfilled.
at 4 a.m. and falling asleep at 3:30 a.m. and throwing up blood every
You see that word network?
lunchtime?
You see the word network on my whiteboard right there? I look into the word. I see what's inside. Two.
I don't even like
two.
I don't even talk to people.
I
wanna
look
move
between
into
the
woods.
lines. I see
Look
the
into
curve of the
network.
letter.
TWO.
to
Two.
Alaska.
I see things other people don't.
I want to live off the land.
I wonder how many, because Gary V's a really interesting character, because sometimes you'll see stuff where he'll be talking, because I follow him on Twitter. I'll see some stuff that he says and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit motivating. I like that. I'll jazz with that. But then other times he'll be like just like talking to someone and just absolutely be just drilling into them, just roasting them for like anything that they've got going on. Gary V, he owns a company called like V
He owns a
Media.
peanut farm in Michigan.
He was a guy, he basically does like just anything online content, like online media, that kind of stuff. He started like this wine website when he was younger and it like did well, and then he started this whole media company and stuff, and he does I guess
random shit.
sort of like motivational speaking. He's kind of like the 21st century Jordan Belfort, something like that. I don't even know, but he just like talks. He has these little videos where he talks about, you know, oh, I'm doing this right. This is how you gotta be an entrepreneur, stuff like that.
Oh, my fucking favorite category of people is goddamn business influencers.
Yeah, he's a business
I love
influencer,
Them.
yeah.
You just can't get any better than a business influencer.
There was a video out there of him saying that I could be misquoting him, but I think he said something along the lines of like he would like cut off his leg to be 21 again or something like that. Because he talks very often about how the most valuable thing you can get is, and this is generally true, is
Would he
just
still
time.
have no leg when he was 21?
I don't know.
I know I'm
I don't
focusing
know.
on the wrong part of this.
You know,
I'm just wondering.
I gotta agree with him though. You know, I would shoot a person and to
Yeah.
I'd
Me
shoot a
too.
person.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I just, Charlie, you were about to say something?
Shoot a person to what, Ted?
No.
Or is that
Yeah.
is that
No.
it?
It,
We're moving on from
Okay.
that. Here's a question.